Lionel Messi and Barcelona. You can't separate these two entities. He's broken records, lifted trophies, hauled the team to success, and become the world's greatest player in the eyes of many, both now and all time. And Messi's legacy at Barcelona will never be forgotten. It was on a date in 2004 when Lionel Messi made his official debut for the club, appearing as a substitute in La Liga and initiating a career that has since seen him play almost 750 games for the team and score well over 650 goals. But before we get to that, let's talk about how a boy from Rosario with growth hormone disorder got to Barcelona. Messi's luck changed in 1998 when the Argentine-born agent Guardiola, a resident of Barcelona for many years, received a call from two contacts in Rosario. 2 years later, Guardiola, with the help of Minguella, an agent who had worked with Barca on many deals in the past, including the signing of Diego Maradona and Resac, Barca's sporting director at the time, managed to get the Messi family over to Barcelona. In Resac's words, "What I will never forget is that a walk of 3 to 4 minutes, whatever it takes to walk around the pitch, took me 15 minutes because I was stunned and excited watching him, seeing what he did with the ball. I got to the bench, sat down, and I told the two coaches that were there, sign him. Don't even think about it, and if anyone asks, tell them it's my decision." Sensing that the club could miss out on a once-in-a-lifetime player, Resac stepped in to ensure that Messi did not go elsewhere and signed his contract in a napkin. But why a napkin? Resac recalled, "Because it was the only thing I had available to hand. I saw the only way to relax Jorge was to sign something, giving him some proof, so I asked for a napkin from the waiter and I wrote." Messi quickly stood out at La Masia. He was a shy guy, but his skills spoke volumes. He played for the under-13 A team and then the under-15 B team. It quickly became apparent that playing against boys his own age wasn't much of a challenge for Messi. So in 2003-2004, Barcelona moved the 16-year-old to the under-18s, but not for long. After 3 games with the under-18s, he was promoted to the under-19s. Even there, the forward was head and shoulders above any opponent, scoring over 35 goals, which caught the eye of the first-team manager Frank Rijkaard. By November 2003, Rijkaard had called up Messi to join the first team for a friendly game against Porto, then managed by Jose Mourinho. He impressed so much during a 15-minute cameo as a substitute that he never returned to the academy, instead spending the rest of the season with Barcelona's B and C teams. In 2004, Messi joined Barcelona B under Pep Boada. The third division was rough and physical. It was hard for Messi to compete with them, but the same condition helped Messi adapt to tough situations, avoid serious contact, and get more flexible with his movements. Messi played 22 games for Barcelona B and scored 6 goals, providing countless assists. A date that saw the beginning of a journey that would change the course of history for Barcelona was October 16, 2004. Messi made his competitive debut for Barcelona's senior team at the age of 17 years and 114 days, coming on as a substitute in a La Liga match against Espanyol. It was just a cameo, but gave fans an inkling of what was to come in the years ahead. Messi finally became a Barcelona senior, wearing the number 30 shirt in mid-October 2004. He played 8 more games in that season and scored his first goal in the final minute of the season with an expertly lobbed finish against Albacete at Camp Nou. He also played 17 games for Barcelona B, Spain's third tier, scoring 6 goals. In 2005, he put in a performance for the ages in the traditional preseason Juan Gamper Trophy, in which Barcelona hosted Fabio Capello's Juventus. Messi was subbed off 10 minutes before the final whistle, with the packed Camp Nou chanting "Messi, Messi, Messi" as he applauded. Little did that crowd know that this would eventually become a trademark act of reverence for the next 16 years. "I've never seen a player with as much quality as Lionel Messi's age," Capello stated after the game. During the match, the Italian even asked Rijkaard if Juve could take Messi on loan for the season ahead. Rijkaard burst out laughing. The 2005-06 season was the breakout season for Messi. At just 18, Messi was a vital part of a star-studded squad led by Frank Rijkaard. The likes of Ronaldinho, the reigning Ballon d'Or winner, was the team's creative heartbeat. Samuel Eto'o delivered goals with ruthless efficiency, while Deco controlled the midfield with precision. Many thought Messi would fail to fit in, but boy, he thrived. Messi played predominantly on the right wing in Rijkaard's 4-3-3 system. His dribbling and close control made him a nightmare for the defenders. But injuries limited Messi's season to 25 appearances. He scored 6 goals and registered 3 assists. One of his standout performances came in La Liga match against rival Real Madrid, where Barcelona triumphed 3-0. Despite Ronaldinho stealing the headlines, Messi's dribbling and interplay left Madrid defenders chasing shadows. Messi showed he could shine at the biggest stages with his first goal in the competition against Panathinaikos in a dominant 5-0 victory. Messi wanted to be a part of the latter stages, insisting that he was fit, but Rijkaard kept him out of the squad in their iconic Champions League final victory against Arsenal. That season was the beginning of the making of a great player, and Frank Rijkaard played a key role in that. The Dutch coach gave him the freedom to express himself, but also taught him discipline and tactical awareness. He managed Messi carefully, not overburdening him at such a young age. Ronaldinho, too, played a mentoring role, often seen encouraging Messi during games and training. The 2006-07 season was a turning point for Messi. At just 19, he evolved from a rising talent to Barcelona's undisputed game changer. He was injured severely in that campaign, but his performances redefined expectations and solidified his reputation as one of the most exciting prospects of world football. Rijkaard's team started the season as reigning La Liga and Champions League champions. The squad, alongside Messi, remained packed with Ronaldinho, Eto'o, Deco, and Xavi. But Messi shone as an equal this time. His role remained the same on the right side, cutting back into the box and using his left foot. Despite missing 3 months due to a fractured metatarsal, Messi scored 17 goals and provided 3 assists in 36 matches across competitions. The El Clasico on March 10, 2007, redefined Messi's rise. At the Camp Nou, Messi scored a stunning hat-trick in a 3-3 draw against Real Madrid, and those 3 goals each displays a facet of his brilliance: a poacher's finish, a curling effort after a dazzling run, and a dramatic last-minute equalizer. A 19-year-old scoring his first-ever hat-trick in an El Clasico. Come on! His most iconic moment of the season came in the Copa del Rey semifinal against Getafe on April 18, 2007. He picked up the ball in the midfield, dribbled past 5 defenders, and rounded the goalkeeper to score one of the greatest goals of all time. The goal was quite similar to the one Maradona scored against England in 1986. It earned Messi instant comparisons to the Argentine legend. Rijkaard was careful with Messi. He kept Messi from off-field distractions, despite Messi's friendship with Ronaldinho, who was famous for partying late at night. The coach made sure Messi remained disciplined. Barcelona struggled in that season. They failed to defend their La Liga title, losing to Real Madrid on head-to-head results. Their Champions League run ended in the round of 16. The next season marked Messi's transformation into Barcelona's most influential player. 20-year-old Messi not only improved his numbers, but also emerged as a leader in a team undergoing a challenging transitional period. Under Frank Rijkaard, the team was struggling to find consistency. Their stars were starting to fade, but Messi, his improvement was the shining light. Despite notable injuries, Messi's contribution was vital. He scored 16 goals and provided 13 assists in 40 appearances. Messi linked up more with the team, showed individual performance, and dropped back whenever his team needed it. These were the elements that would go on to help him become the great player he is today. Who can forget Messi's brilliant performance against Celtic in the Champions League round of 16 in that season? He scored twice over 2 legs and assisted another goal. His speed was too much to control for the Scottish defenders. What about the brilliant solo goal against Real Zaragoza in La Liga, showcasing his trademark run and calm finishing? With Barcelona failing to win any major trophy, Messi helped them reach the semifinals of the Champions League, where they lost to the Red Devils by close margins. Ronaldinho was having a bad time due to injuries and off-field issues. Coach Rijkaard understood that his tenure was almost over at the club, but Messi understood the assignment. He stepped up for the team, making him a better leader and a responsible player at such a young age. Messi worked extensively on his fitness, and his passing and chance creation reached new heights, dropping deep, linking up with mids, and delivering defense-splitting passes added a new dimension to his game. He also started to absorb more pressure, scoring in crucial moments. He earned his spot in the FIFA Pro World 11 for the first time. By the end of the season, it was clear that Messi was on the verge of greatness. And it happened. The next season was nothing like before, and man, Messi exploded. It was the season Messi charged up his game and went into full beast mode. Rijkaard had to leave his position, and Barca management was looking for a new manager with changes in his vein. It marked the beginning of Pep Guardiola's tenure as head coach, a tactical and philosophical overhaul, the period that unleashed Messi's full potential. Guardiola's moves were decisive in Messi's growth. He let go of big names like Ronaldinho and Deco. He built the attack around Messi and gave him the space to exploit and dictate plays in ways that no Barcelona had before him. Messi was shifted to a more false nine position. Instead of staying on the right side of the pitch, Messi played more centrally, dropping deep to link with midfielders and score. It took Messi's playmaking ability to the max, increased his goal output, and made him nearly impossible to mark. Messi thrived like never before. He scored 38 goals and provided 17 assists in 51 appearances. Barcelona stormed to the title with 105 goals thanks to Messi's 23 goals and 11 assists in the league. He was brilliant in high-pressure matches. Talk about the 6-2 demolition of Real Madrid at Bernabeu, where he scored a brace and ran the show. Messi finished the Champions League campaign as the top scorer with 9 goals, including that famous header against Manchester United in the final, and Barcelona sealed their third European glory. Messi was equally devastating in the Copa del Rey, scoring in the final against Bilbao. The transformation of Messi was amplified by the exceptional players Guardiola provided along with him. The likes of Xavi and Iniesta controlled the mid and supplied Messi with countless opportunities. Eto'o and Henry complemented Messi in the attack. Dani Alves provided overlapping runs and pinpoint crosses. Guardiola's meticulous tactics and Messi's unique talent made Barca an unstoppable force, and they ended the season with an unprecedented treble. Messi won his first Ballon d'Or, first of many. Fresh off a treble-winning campaign, Pep Guardiola and Barcelona were hungry for more in the 2009-10 season. Messi responded with a season of staggering individual brilliance. He became even more ruthless in front of goal. His decision-making sharpened, and his ability to find the net in any situation reached new heights. Messi scored an astounding 47 goals and provided 12 assists in 53 appearances, breaking the club's all-time single-season scoring record. He was La Liga's top scorer with 34 goals in 35 matches, winning his first Pichichi Trophy and the European Golden Shoe. Messi consistently delivered in big games, including a hat-trick in a 4-2 win over Real Zaragoza and a stunning solo goal against Sevilla. His iconic league moment came in El Clasico at the Santiago Bernabeu, where he scored a vital goal in Barcelona's 2-0 victory. Messi finished as the Champions League top scorer for the second consecutive season with 8 goals. His most memorable performance came in the quarterfinals against Arsenal. After a 2-2 draw in the first leg, Messi produced a masterclass at the Camp Nou, scoring all 4 goals in a 4-1 victory. But Barcelona fell short in the semi-finals against Jose Mourinho's Inter Milan. With Thierry Henry's influence waning and Samuel Eto'o having left for Inter, Messi became Barcelona's undisputed attacking leader. His chemistry with Xavi and Andres Iniesta reached near telepathic levels. Messi's dominance made the 2009-10 season unforgettable. He won the Ballon d'Or for the second straight year. Then came the 2010-11 season. Messi's numbers were staggering: 53 goals and 23 assists in 55 appearances. He became the first Barcelona player to score 50-plus goals in a single season. Messi played a crucial role in Barcelona's third consecutive league title. He scored in 27 of his 33 league appearances. Unmatchable consistency. Messi was the UCL top scorer for the third consecutive season with 12 goals, including unforgettable performances in the semifinals and final. Messi was instrumental in Barcelona's historic 5-0 win against Real Madrid at the Camp Nou in November 2010. His 2 assists and mesmerizing dribbles tore apart Madrid's defense, and Guardiola called it a masterpiece. Messi produced one of the finest moments in the first leg of the UCL semifinal against Real at the Bernabeu. In the 87th minute, he scored a breathtaking solo goal, dribbling past defenders to secure a 2-0 victory. Messi delivered a stunning performance in the 3-1 victory over Manchester United at Wembley. His long-range strike to restore Barcelona's lead was a defining moment of the final, and he was named man of the match. Sir Alex Ferguson later admitted, "Messi is the best player I've ever seen." Also, please subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out a lot. Guardiola's tiki-taka philosophy, built on the control and creativity of Xavi, Andres Iniesta, and Sergio Busquets, allowed Messi to dominate games both as a scorer and playmaker. David Villa added goals and versatility, while Pedro's relentless pressing complemented Messi's brilliance. Barcelona ended the season with a La Liga Champions League double. He was awarded his 3rd consecutive Ballon d'Or. The 2011-12 season was Lionel Messi's most prolific campaign to date. He shattered records and redefined what was possible in football. Messi scored a record-breaking 73 goals and provided 29 assists in 60 appearances, breaking Gerd Muller's record for most goals in a single European season. Messi scored 50 goals in 37 matches in the league, winning the Pichichi Trophy and European Golden Shoe. He finished as the UCL top scorer for the 4th consecutive season with 14 goals, including a record-setting 5-goal performance against Bayer Leverkusen in the round of 16. Don't forget his brace against Bilbao that helped Barcelona win their only trophy that season. Behind Messi's unworldly form was the tactical genius Guardiola. He set his tactics and players to help Messi get to the top of his form. Messi was awarded his 4th consecutive Ballon d'Or and set a benchmark that may never be surpassed. The 2012-13 season saw Lionel Messi continue his dominance with unmatched numbers. With his charm and flair, the whole world waited to see a glimpse of his performance every week. The transition wasn't easy either. Guardiola's departure was harsh. He was Messi's best mentor. Under his new manager, Tito Vilanova, Messi retained his false 9 role. Barcelona's system revolved around his ability to score and create, supported by Xavi, Iniesta, and new signing Jordi Alba. Messi scored 60 goals and provided 17 assists in 50 matches, maintaining his place as football's top performer. He set a record by scoring in 21 consecutive league games, netting 33 goals during that run. Despite Barcelona's elimination from the Champions League, Messi scored 8 goals in that campaign. Messi's goals powered Barcelona to a record-equaling 100-point season, winning the league title again. His brace against AC Milan in the round of 16's second leg overturned a 2-0 first-leg deficit. But it was a hamstring injury that limited his playtime later in that season. It exposed Barcelona's high dependency on Messi. The 2013-14 season was more turbulent. Managerial change offense. Messi scored 41 goals and registered 14 assists in 46 appearances. A lower tally by his standards, but still exceptional. He scored 8 goals in 7 matches in the UCL, and his goals against Manchester City and AC Milan helped Barcelona progress to the quarterfinals. At this point, Messi was trying to carry Barcelona single-handedly. Amidst all that chaos, Messi shone in the league, scoring a hat-trick in a thrilling 4-3 win at the Bernabeu, becoming the all-time top scorer in El Clasico history. Messi didn't let off-field distractions affect his form. False tax fraud allegations and rumors of dissatisfaction were coupled with his thigh injury. Under new manager Tata Martino, Barcelona adopted a more direct style. While Messi remained the focal point, tactical shifts impacted his overall influence. Barcelona ended the season trophyless, but deep down, it prepared Messi to transform into a player the world was yet to discover. Messi's playmaking abilities flourished as he dropped deeper to orchestrate attacks, often feeding Suarez and Neymar with pinpoint passes while still scoring at an incredible rate. Barcelona won the La Liga with 94 points. Messi's hat-trick in a 5-1 win over Espanyol and his goal in the title-deciding match against Atletico Madrid were the highlights of the season. Don't forget Messi's unforgettable solo goal against Athletic Bilbao, weaving past 4 defenders, led Barcelona to a 3-1 victory in the Copa del Rey. What about the Champions League? Against Bayern Munich in the semis, Messi scored twice in the first leg, including a sublime goal that left Jerome Boateng on the ground, followed by an audacious chip over Manuel Neuer. Messi assisted in the build-up to Suarez's and Neymar's goals against Juventus to claim their 5th European title. Barcelona completed their 2nd treble, becoming the first team in history to achieve the feat twice. The 2015-16 season saw Lionel Messi continue to dominate as part of Barcelona's famed MSN. Messi delivered 41 goals and 26 assists in 49 appearances. His versatility and playmaking were on full display, and Messi's exceptional performance helped Barca retain the league title. Messi was pivotal in a 2-0 extra-time victory over Sevilla in the Copa del Rey, creating the assist for Jordi Alba's opener and dictating play throughout. He scored and assisted in a crucial 4-0 win at the Bernabeu. Messi started mastering his set pieces and showed it in the match against Arsenal in the UCL round of 16 against Arsenal with a brilliant free kick. But challenges were there. He missed nearly 2 months early in the season due to a knee injury, but his return was seamless. Barcelona suffered a late-season dip, but it was Messi's leadership that helped stabilize the team to secure a domestic double. His partnership with Suarez and Neymar flourished, with the trio combining for over 130 goals across all competitions. Messi kept on being the team's talent season, leading an aging squad and often single-handedly keeping their trophy hopes alive. In that phenomenal campaign, he scored 54 goals and provided 19 assists, unbelievable numbers. He finished the season as UCL's top scorer with 11 goals. Messi's consistency in La Liga kept Barcelona in the title race. The world will remember his performance in the 3-2 victory over Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, scoring twice, including a dramatic last-minute winner to secure all 3 points. His celebration, holding up his jersey to the Madrid crowd, became iconic. And what about the historic comeback against PSG in the Champions League? Messi was the heart of La Remontada. Under Luis Enrique in his final season, Messi continued to excel in his hybrid playmaker and goal-scorer role, but lack of depth in the midfield and defense led to a trophyless season. Following the challenges of the previous season, Lionel Messi entered the 2017-18 campaign as Barcelona's undisputed leader. With Neymar's departure to PSG and new manager Ernesto Valverde in the dugout, the team was in transition. But there's no one and nothing stopping the GOAT. Messi powered Barcelona to another La Liga title, scoring 34 goals and providing 12 assists in 36 matches. Barcelona lost only 1 league match all season. His hat-trick against Deportivo La Coruña secured the title with 4 games to spare. Messi shone in the Champions League group stage with a brace against Juventus and a milestone first goal against Chelsea in the round of 16. Despite his best efforts, Barcelona suffered a shocking quarter-final exit to AS Roma, a 4-1 first-leg lead to lose on away goals. With Neymar gone, Valverde reorganized the team structure, relying on Messi's versatility to create and score. Messi often dropped deeper to link play, allowing new signing Ousmane Dembele and Luis Suarez. He remained the heartbeat of Barcelona's attack. His free kick against Atletico Madrid, a curling shot into the top corner, was one of the season's iconic moments. Messi embraced his role as Barcelona's captain, stepping up in key moments to lead by example. He turned what could have been a transitional season into one of domestic dominance. The 2018-19 season saw Lionel Messi delivering one of his greatest individual campaigns, taking full responsibility as club captain. Messi was unstoppable in La Liga, scoring 36 goals and providing 13 assists in 34 matches, guiding Barcelona to their 26th league title. Messi's crucial strikes included a brace against Atletico Madrid and a hat-trick against Real Betis, where his sublime chip was applauded by opposition fans. He orchestrated attacks, dictated the tempo, and led Barcelona to a commanding finish, 11 points clear of second-placed Atletico Madrid. Messi was electrifying in the Champions League, scoring 12 goals in 10 matches to finish as the tournament's top scorer. Against Manchester United, Messi scored twice in the second leg of the quarterfinal, including a trademark curling shot from outside the box. Messi's jaw-dropping free kick in the first leg against Liverpool from 29 yards sealed a 3-0 victory at the Camp Nou. It was hailed as one of the greatest goals of his career. But the campaign ended in heartbreak as Barcelona lost in the second leg at Anfield in a shocking turnaround. Despite Messi's heroics, the team's defensive weaknesses were exposed. Messi finished the season with 51 goals and 19 assists. His free kick mastery peaked as he scored 8 direct free kick goals during the campaign. As captain, Messi carried the team emotionally and physically, dragging them to victory through sheer will. His desire to win the Champions League was evident, but Barcelona's over-reliance on him highlighted the lack of support from an aging squad. Messi's individual performances earned him his 6th Ballon d'Or, but the Champions League failure overshadowed the campaign. The 2019-20 season was one of turmoil for Barcelona, marked by instability on and off the pitch. The season was interrupted by the COVID-19 pandemic, from Ernesto Valverde to Quique Setién, adding to Barcelona's instability. Messi scored 31 goals and provided 26 assists in 44 appearances, becoming the first player in La Liga history to record 20-plus goals and 20-plus assists in a single season. Messi's hat-trick of assists in a 5-2 win over Real Mallorca and his 4-goal display against Eibar were highlights of his remarkable playmaking season. He scored 3 goals and added 4 assists in 8 matches in the UCL, but the team suffered an embarrassing quarterfinal exit, losing 8-2 to Bayern Munich. The squad's defensive weaknesses and an over-reliance on Messi were visible throughout the campaign. Messi played deeper than ever, creating chances while still leading the scoring charts. With aging teammates and tactical confusion, he was often a one-man army. His frustrations with the board and lack of support became increasingly evident. The 2019-20 campaign ended trophyless, Barcelona's first such season in 12 years. Messi's post-Bayern remarks calling the team weak and inconsistent reflected the underlying issues. His unmatched stats couldn't mask the dysfunction around him. And finally, the 2020-21 season. Under new manager Ronald Koeman, Messi played a freer role, often dropping deeper to create while still leading the attack. The emergence of young talents like Pedri and Frenkie de Jong offered glimpses of a brighter future. Scored 5 goals in the Copa del Rey, including 2 in a sensational final performance, leading Barcelona to their only trophy of the season. Off the pitch, Messi's frustrations grew. After attempting to leave the club in the summer of 2020 due to disagreements with then-President Josep Bartomeu, despite the tension, Messi maintained his professionalism, serving as the team's leader during one of its most difficult periods. Everything was going fine between Messi and Barcelona. He was about to return from his vacation and renew the contract, but all of a sudden, Barcelona fans were devastated. Messi left Barcelona for PSG, ending his 21-year journey with the club. Messi's tearful farewell press conference highlighted the depth of his bond with Barcelona and the heartbreak of an exit he didn't want. He departed as the club's all-time top scorer, a 7-time Ballon d'Or winner, and the face of an era that transformed football. Let us know about your favorite Messi moment at Barcelona in the comments. Like this video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.